Hi, today on Board Game App, I'd like to talk to you about Boss Monster. Now, I have the game that is actually a box game, and it's supposed to represent, your basic 8-bit game, and they converted it over to the iOS, and I think it plays actually better and gives you more of that 8-bit feel on the iOS than it does playing the actual card game. I mean, it plays exactly the way you would expect. You could play it singularly. Like right here, we're going to play 2-player. Hit OK. There's a ton of stuff that they're coming out with, and you have to unlock things by getting 40 new heroes that come after you and stuff like that. Let's hit. What it does is it actually picks out the monster for you randomly. And you can see that we are playing the Father Brains, Celebus. Play Boss Monster. Now the way this works is you have to build this dungeon, and what you have to do is get rid of 2 cards up front here. So what you want to do is get something that will do in the heart is what it will do in damage, and over here is treasure that will attract the heroes. And what you're doing is you're facing another monster. If you take 5 wounds, you die, but if you collect 10 souls, you win the game. So the idea is to try to build a dungeon that'll stop the heroes and attract them at the same time while using spell cards to try to disrupt your opponent and try to beat him to killing beat him by killing more souls, or have him get more wounds from tougher heroes. Now you get trap rooms, there's monster rooms, which well, I think, trying to think what I can get rid of. I've yet to beat this game. Okay, I'm going to get rid of that card. Room damage is equal to the number of monster rooms in the dungeon. Wow. Okay, and I think I'm going to get rid of that one. So that's what we're going to do. So as you can see, here's my set cards. I have spells, and then I have rooms. Now you set 2 rooms right away. So I'm going to hit done. He went, and I got a card. So let's see what we got here. I am going to go with, well, that's a trap room. So I'm going to go with that first. And I'm going to hit done. So that sets my room there. Now you have 5 rooms, and you can interchange rooms. Now I got the mage coming, and he has 4 wounds he'll do 4 damage against my 1, so he'll get through and hit my brain. So I'm going to hit play. And I hit done. And he's just going to come through, and he's going to wreck me for 1. But you can stop and play things in the meantime, so that's fine. So now, as you can see, the heroes start to build up on the other side there. And I'm going to want to play that card right there. Let's see what it does. So it makes this room here a 2 and a 1, so I'll do 3 damage. But fortunately, they're going up here because there's more treasure up there, which is fine. So I'm going to freeze one of his rooms. I'm going to play a card. I'm going to play my spell. I'm going to play it on King Croak. Okay. And I'm going to freeze his Neanderthal Cave because that does 3 damage. I'm going to play a card, and hopefully they're going to go through and they're going to do some damage. Hit OK, and there we go. Hit OK, and we're good. And there we go. Okay, there we go. You can see it gets a little confusing at times. So he goes through there, and you can actually just hit pass also. You can just get done with this as quick as possible. Now he takes 1, he still has 1 left. He's going to hit that guy there. You're going to hit OK. He uses his spell, so he prevents that. Now there's more damage that he's going to try to do. And I'm just going to hit pass all, so he's going to go all the way through. He's going to take 2 damage there, but he's going to go and he's going to hit King Croak for 1. So I just got a monster room. So let's see. I think I'm going to play this room here, which will give me so many, will give me as much damage as, there we go. I'm playing that on top of there, so it does 2. And here I go. I got all kinds of people coming through now. I'm going to hit past all. He's going to die, which is good. And then I'm going to hit go because I'm going to let this guy come in. He gets 4 done. Now I would have a problem here, but here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to halt. I'm going to hit play, and I can use a spell. Destroy a room in your dungeon. Any hero in that room is destroyed. So I'm going to play that card. And which one am I going to destroy? I'm going to destroy this one here. And I'm going to play card. I'm going to hit that. Okay. It plays. So he goes through. I destroyed the room, but of course, unfortunately, somehow I messed up. And he went through and he actually completely crushed me there. So, this gets kind of confusing because there's no tutorial on it. And you can see I am just getting wrecked here, but that's just because I'm just not good at this game. It plays very much like the card game. You've got to know the cards, you've got to understand the rooms and such. If you accidentally pass, you're as good as screwed, because I did that already and it really messed me up pretty badly. So I'm going to pass all, and I'm just going to let these guys just run right through. You can also do that if you feel that he's going to get crunched because of the amount of people that are coming through. And the thing is to build up the reputation of your dungeon, but also not to let him get ahead where he just starts rolling through and picking up and knocking off souls. The whole idea is to kill off the souls. It's a great little game. I like it as an app. I really think it plays as well as the actual game. I think it does get a little confusing because the rules are very vague, and I think if you have the actual box game, take those rules and read it through. But it plays very nice. It gives you that 8-bit feel. You feel like you're playing an old Nintendo 64 game. It plays very well, and it's just a lot of fun. Pretty easy to operate, even though I didn't do too great of a job of it, because you're trying to tape and do the same thing at the whole time. You can hit pass all and just let these guys just roll through. You play your special abilities in your rooms. Make sure you understand your rooms and your trap rooms so you can deal them up together. And it's just a good, nice little system. I just think the rules could have been a little bit better. But I mean, as far as a good transition from the board game to the app, tremendous. So that's it for today. This has been for Boss Monster, and this is our weekly board game app review. Talk to you later.